السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. So you might have heard about Maktaba Shamela, Maktaba Shamela, and this is a software where you can read books and research and stuff. So we have PDFs to read, right? But PDFs are not, you cannot search in between the text. I mean, it's not like it's more of a photo based, yeah, picture based. So you cannot search between the texts and so on. So this is one of the most wonderful softwares where you can search the books and even beneficial for reading also. So I remember first time when I learned the Arabic language, I downloaded this software, and previously it used Unicode, and there were some settings and all that you had to change in your system locale in the region settings. But nowadays, alhamdulillah, it's not, I mean, we don't need to do all those settings. You just need to add an Arabic keyboard, which you can just add in your settings or in your control panel, and just so that you can change the language which you type by pressing Alt and Shift, right? Alt and Shift, and you can change, obviously. And that's just adding an Arabic keyboard. Now, so you go to this website, shamela.ws, to download the software. And it is already downloaded with me. But the new website, what it has done is, if you don't want to download, you can read the books online itself, right? You can read the books online itself. So this is the homepage, Al-Raisi, yeah. I'll try to translate people, so that it becomes easier when you down. This is the homepage, and then Fahris al-Muallifin. This is Aqsam al-Maktaba, the different sections, which we'll see in the Maktaba itself, inshallah ta'ala. This is the latest books which have been added. And this is the Muallifin, the authors, the compilers, and all their names. We'll go into the software and see all these things. That various ways. So you can read the books online itself. So whenever you search for some text and all that, many times this website pops up. So alhamdulillah, beneficial of this new website is everything has become online, man. You need not even download anything. So you can just go to some person's books and start reading his books. So like Divan. So you can just go here and just click here. All these books, Qafia, Al-Alif. And then we have Hawl al-Mashru. This is, you can support them on Patreon. This is about this thing. And Tanzilul Maktab. So you have to come to the Tanzilul Maktabati and then download it. And there's one Nuskha Android, that is Android software also, which you can download on your phone. And there's iPhone also, iPad. But you want Nuskhatul Hasub, computer one. So you can download two things here. Nuskhatul Mashhuna bil Kutub, which is filled with books. I mean, the books are all pre-downloaded, so it's almost 7 gigabytes, gigas, 7. So if you have space, but I don't recommend you to download if you're just learning Arabic and all that. I mean, just to get a hang of it, I'd recommend you download this one, which is Mufarraga. And then if you click here, you can get the zip file, which will download, and then you can run the setup. Very simple, download. And once you do that, you can then, there'll be a desktop option here. And then you can click on it. I'll just open it up 1 second. And then share the screen. It's opening up. Yeah, here we are. Yeah. So I hope you can see them. So once you download it, I've downloaded the full version, the 7 gigabytes, or previously it was 6.5 or something. I've downloaded everything, but when you download it, you won't find any books. It'll be all empty. Like, you won't find anything here. So what you need to go here is click on this. I mean, mine, everything's downloaded. So once you click on this, you can find like this, and then you can start downloading whichever book you want. You can select the book and so on. Mine is set on automatic download because, I mean, it's not responding. Okay. Yeah. So Mine set to automatic download because I just don't like seeing those pending downloads. But you can go now. Now this is the Maktaba. There are two ways of opening a book. You can double click or just single click nowadays, I guess. Yeah, in the old one you used to double click, or you can go here. Previously the options were all in Arabic and it was so difficult to understand. Now they've changed it to pictures, images. So it's alhamdulillah easy to identify. So one is what ikhtar kitaban, F10. So if you select that or just click on the screen anywhere, you can open this ikhtiyar kitab, choosing a book. Now there's several sections here. This is the complete books, some 8,000 something books here, which you can select or you can search here. Like you want the book, something like al-usul. Al-usul fi al-nahu, or some book which is Tafsir Qur'an Azim. Tafsir al-Qur'ani, Tafsir Qayyim. But very difficult to find unless you know the exact name. Or you can find Kitab al-Tawheed, for example. We know the exact name, right? Kitab al-Tawheed. But we have to look at the author also. So these are all the authors. We want the exact matn. So we found the Shara al-Qawl al-Mufid ala Kitab al-Tawheed by Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen. Correct. So you can see all of them, you know, the shuruh and all that here. Right. So if you know the exact book name, you can go and search here. But this is the Kutub section. All of the books are here. And you have some settings also. Ismul Kitab, Ismul Muallif, Ismul Kitab, Ismul Muallif, al-Bitaqa. Bitaqa is the detail. We'll get into that. Like which version is this book and all that. So these are the authors. Then you have Tasnif. In Tasnif, they have like categorized every book. So you go to Aqidah. So Aqidah has 767 books. Correct? So Aqidah, you can find all the books of Aqidah here. Right? You want to search Kitab al-Tawheed again here, for example, because it's an Aqidah book, no? You'll find Aqidah books here. All the Aqidah books which are available on that are Usul, Thalathatul Usul, Shah Salata Abdul Rahman, Shah Usul Salata. Correct? Al-Usul Thalatha. Yeah. Okay, like that. You can search for various books here of all the Arabic books. And so there are various sections. Let's go through all these sections so that we can get an idea how much, how many books we have in the Arabic language. So once you learn the Arabic language, there's so many books waiting for you to read, right? Even when I used to learn the Arabic language, I used to look at these sections and think that there's so many sections. So one section is obviously Aqidah, the first section where you can, there are audio books also. So if you don't want to see audio, you can tafriqat, you can deselect this, and then you won't get that. You can remove makhtutat also, which are the manuscripts. And there's the Rasail Jami'iyya. You can remove the Rasail Jami'iyya. That is their master's thesis and all that. So that is there. And then we have Al-Firq wal-Adyan wal-Rudud. This is about the different sects in Islam, the different sects and their rudud, their refutations, and all those, misguided groups. Then we have Tafsir, 244 books in Tafsirs. So you can go to any Tafsir and search like that. And then we have Ulum al-Quran, Wa'Asul al-Tafsir. So once, like, how do you make Tafsir, right? So you have Usul al-Tafsir or Ulum al-Quran. Both are similar. Right? What are the rules? What is muhkam, mutashabih, and all those things we learned in Usul al-Tafsir. Like Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen also has a book, I believe. in Usul Tafsir. Right, so you can see all these books of Usul Tafsir. Then we have Tajweed wal Qira'at. These are for Qira'at al-Ashr or Qira'at al-Saba', the 7 recitations of the Quran, or Tartil or Tajweed, Muallim al-Tajweed, various books here. And we have Kutub al-Sunnah. These are the books of, it's like books of Sunnah, but not literally, it includes various books. So they're not exactly Kutub al-Hadith, but they are all about the Sunnah of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And there's some Juz ibn various books of Kutub al-Sunnah. Khalaya, Al-Mawsu al-Hadithiyya, encyclopedias, Kanzul al-Mal. I just saw a book, Man Asha Ba'd al-Maut. Man Asha Ba'd al-Maut, yeah, Libni Abid Dunya. The people who lived after their death. So they did these works, Man Asha Ba'd al-Maut. And Man Asha Miyatun wa 20 sana. Whoever lived Miyatan wa 20, that means 120 years, min as-Sahaba. Various books. Ibn Abid Dunya, Man Asha Ba'd. So these are the Kutub al-Sunnah. Then we have Shuruh al-Hadith. So Hadith, and then we have commentaries on the Hadith, right? So Shuruh, Fathul Bari. So you want to search Fathul Bari, for example. Yeah, Fathul Bari, Ibn Rajab, Ibn Hajar, yeah, Ibn Hajar, Ibn Hajar, you'll find Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani. So if you just scroll over them, you'll find the bitaqa of it, al-qism, or types, muallif, nashir, the publisher, and all that. So here, when you want, like, if you're using for research purposes, you need to deselect la yuwafiqul matbu'. So if you want to have page numbers and all that, you need to remove this, because this means the page numbers will not match the PDFs and the published books. So yuwafiqul matbu' or yuwafiq, wafaqa yuwafiqu, yuwafiqul matbu', that means which is according to the page numbers are correct. We'll get into that when you're seeing. So these are all the shuruh of hadith. So you can find almost 212 books. Sharh. Then you have takhrij wal atraf. These are all about the ilmul, kind of ilmul rijal. Like the Ibn al-Hajar has his various books, no? Ta'liq al-Ta'liq. Tahdhib, maybe we can find Tahdhib al-Tahdhib also. No? Is it Taha? No, I think it's in separate section. Takhrij wal atraf. Atraf are the various chains and all that in hadith. Takhrij al-Hadith al-Warida fi Fadail al-Sahaba. So if you scroll down, you'll find the latest books, and which are easier to read. The more classical you go, the Arabic becomes difficult. Not difficult, but yeah, they'll have vocabulary. So generally, if you want to read, okay, I want to read some book from this section, so you start from here. I mean, obviously, you cannot just start reading, because if you don't have background, you might make mistakes. But yeah, you should find playlists on YouTube for someone who's teaching these books. If you find some famous books, and then you can understand from them. Once you, then we have Ilal wal Su'lat al-Hadi. I think it's Su'lat. These are the books of Ilal. So some people assume that when a thiqa narrates a hadith from another thiqa, then the hadith is automatically sahih. But that is not true. There might be some weakness, hidden defects in the hadith. These are Kitabul Ilal, like Imam Tirmidhi. Yeah, Imam Tirmidhi has his Ilal al-Kabir, right? He has his Ilal al-Kabir. So, like, for instance, a person, when he became old, he became senile. So you take his ahadith, which are when it's proven that he is young, for instance, yeah, he'll not take his hadith, which he narrates when he's old, or something like that. Some example, basic example, yeah. And then we have ulum al-hadith. Yeah, ulum al-hadith are the books which teach you mustalah al-hadith and all those, yeah. So these are the books which you want to see for learning ulum al-hadith. Like Mustalat al-Hadithiyya, Bain al-Ittifaq wal-Iftiraqat, the terminologies. Yeah, you can see some photos also. Yeah, Muntaqal al-Alfaz, Bitaqrib ulum al-Hadith. Like books of Ibn Salah, the classical book. Sheikh Ibn Uthaymin also has, I think. Ibn Uthaymin also, Sheikh Ibn Uthaymin also has Mustalah al-Hadith and Shar al-Manzuma al-Baykhuniyya. So he has 2 books in ulum al-Hadith. Then we have Usul al-Fiqh, very, very interesting and very important for anyone to learn Usul al-Fiqh. And like there's a book for Tamadhub also, and it's a very long book. I found this book. It's like Dirasat al-Nazariyya wa Naqdiyya, and it goes into Tamadhub and for Hanafi, Shafi, Maliki, and all that, and explains that Tamadhub it should not become taqleed and so on. So this is a very good book. And there are other books in Usul al-Fiqh which are very interesting for anyone to read, like this book by Shawkani, Al-Mudhakkira, Shanqiti, Imam Shanqiti. There's a book for Shaykh Shawkani, rahimahullah, also, Al-Qawl al-Mufid fi Adillat al-Ijtihad wa al-Taqlid. But there's a book by Imam Shanqiti which is taught in Madaris also. Imam Shanqiti, Al-Mudhakkira, Usul al-Fiqh, very ala Rawdat al-Nadir. This is Sharah of Rawdat al-Nadir. Now we have Al-Usul, like I was searching, Al-Usul by Shaykh Ibn Uthaymin. Yeah, here, Al-Usul min Ilm al-Usul. Very interesting. I mean, very basic book, but yeah, very good introduction for this thing. For Usul al-Fiqh. Then you have Ulum al-Fiqh wal Qawaid al-Fiqh, just 44 books here, Al-Ulum al-Fiqh. So these are the I don't know what this is. The Qawaid al-Sa'diyya, Qawaid al-Fiqhiyya. Yeah, these are the Qawaid al-Fiqhiyya. These are the maxims, legal maxims. Like Imam Sa'di has Qawaid al-Fiqhiyya, right? Qawaid al-Khams al-Kubra, the 5 big rules in fiqh and so on. So if you search for Imam Sa'di, for example, or is it Sa'di? No, I'm not able to find. Abdul Rahman, Al-Qawaid al-Fiqhiyya. Shaykh Ibn Uthaymin also has a Sharah, I believe. No. So Qawaid al-Fiqhiyya, Abdul Rahman, maybe if you search for Abdul Rahman Ibn Nasir. Yeah, this is the book. Yeah, Abdul Rahman Ibn Nasir. Al-Qawaid al-Dawabit al-Fiqhiyya. No, this is from someone else. So these are the Qawaid al-Fiqhiyya, like ad-dararu yuzal, harm should be removed. So these are some maxims. So if you understand these maxims, yeah, you can see these al-Qa'idatul Ula. These are the maxims. So there are 5 big maxims and so on. Okay. Then we have Al-Mantiq. These are some books in Mantiq. Mantiq should. This is book by Imam Ghazali. Mantiq is in our madaris here, the Ahnaf and so on. They learn a lot about Mantiq, but it's better to stay away from Mantiq and Kalam and so on, because it goes into a lot of problems. Then we have Fiqh al-Hanafi, the books by Abu Yusuf al-Qadi, and so on. So the books of Fiqh Hanafi, like Muldakhal Abhar, famous books, Ashiyat al-Tahawi, or there's book. So these are Fiqh Hanafi, then Fiqh Maliki, Bidayat al-Mujtahid, like by Ibn, which is taught in the Madaris here, Bidayat al-Mujtahid, Nihayat al-Muqtasid, Ibn Rushd. He takes all the groups, and Bidayat al-Mujtahid, very good book. Al-Fiqh al-Shafi'i, these are the books for Imam Shafi'i and Muzani, and Imam Nawawi's books are also here. And Fiqh al-Hanbali, of course, Ibn Qudama, Ibn Taymiyyah, Rahimahumullah, al-Mardawi, all the books here. Shaykh Salih al-Fawzan on al-Mulakhas al-Fiqhi. Inshallah, we'll start this book, al-Mulakhas al-Fiqhi, soon. Once we finish Madina books, we have two. I believe anyone should start fiqh with this book. Very interesting, and it does not go into difference of opinions and all that. And it gives you the Qawl al-Rajih by Shaykh Salih al-Fawzan. Mulakhas. If you want, you can Google a summary of Islamic jurisprudence. It's in English also, so we'll read the Arabic as well as the English as usual. Then this Fiqh al-Am. This is for Fiqh al-Am, some matters of fiqh and general fiqh, like fiqh al-usra, family, or just talking about hijab, for example, and so on. And there are masail al-fiqhiyya. This is some positions taken, buhuth wa fatawa, masail al-fiqhiyya. Then we have a siyasa shari'iyya, very important political understanding for siyasa shari'iyya, like how should an Islamic government be, what's the responsibility of the public treasury, of the Khalifa, of the people, al-Khilafa, and so on. This is politics. Al-Fara'id wal-Wasaya, these are the books in like Tasheel al-Fara'id by Ibn Uthaymin, by inheritance laws. Right? So these are books of Shaykh Ibn Uthaymin, rahimahullah, which are easier to begin with, I believe, in inshallah. We'll do them. Then there are Fatawa. Yeah, these are the books of Fatawa. Fatawa Islamiyya, Mawsu'a, and encyclopedias and Fatawas. Then these are books which are very interesting and very important. These are heart-softening books. Raqaiq wal Adab wal Adhkar. Books of Raqaiq, heart-softening, soft things, Adab, etiquette, and Adhkar, remembrance, Adhkar, like Mutun Talib al-Ilm. All these books are very important. This section is 472 books, because our heart is something which becomes hard, no? So we need books for softeners. Then we have Sirat al-Nabawiyya, books of Sirah. Then Tariq, history books, 174 books in Tariq, history, like Khatib al-Baghdadi's book, Al-Khatib al-Baghdadi, Tariq Baghdad, very famous books. History books. History is very interesting, at least for me. Then we have Tarajim al-Tabaqat. This is like, Tarajim is like, I believe it's for individual, this thing, like talking about one person or some people. It's you can find Siyar, I guess, Siyar al-Alam. No, maybe I mistyped it. No. Siyar al-Alam is not here. Maybe in some other place. Like Imam Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab, rahimahullah, and all this, his life. Then you have Ansab, 33 books in Ansab. Nobody studies these books. The lineages, nowadays, Nasb and Ansab, it's like lost. Then we have Al-Buldan wa Rihlat. These are trips. So some scholars are like Khatib al-Baghdadi, and I believe they made trips to, for Hajj, or whereas Ibn Battuta, very famous. Rihla Ibn Battuta, his voyages, memoirs, or how do you pronounce that? Al-Geography, geography. Then you have Kutub al-Lugha. So now we come to linguistics. So these are books which are general books about the language, like Alfaz, difference between Kufis and Basris, Al-Masail al-Basriya. And these are just Ilm al-Lugha, some books about language. And then we have Al-Gharib wal-Ma'ajim. So Gharib books are strange words, or unknown words, and dictionaries. Ma'ajim, dictionaries. Like Mu'jam, Al-Lughat al-Arabiya al-Mu'asira, contemporary Arabic language dictionary. These are Al-Qamus al-Muhit is here. And so all these Siraj al-Gharib should be here. Let me start Siraj. No. Siraj al-Munir, I think it is. I forgot its name. I'll just search Gharib. Al-Gharib. Not of the Quran. Tuhfatul Adib bima fi min al-Gharib. Okay. Then we have Nahwu wa Sarf. Books of our main subject, right? Nahwu wa Sarf. So once we understand Nahwu wa Sarf, then only we can come and read these books. Nahwu wa Sarf books, there are 194 books in Nahwu and Sarf. Adawatul I'rab, Usul al-Nahwu, Masail, Ma'ani al-Nahwu. Okay. Then you have other books, very interesting books, Adab, where we have poetry as well as some literature books. And reading other books is very important because these books will increase your vocabulary. Adab, because Adab includes so many various topics. Ahmad Shawqi's books are very great. Where's Ahmad Shawqi? When it comes to Adab, I just saw Ahmad Shawqi. Yeah, Ahmad Shawqi's books. Aswaq al-Dhahab. So someday we can cover those books also on the channel. Then we have Urud al-Qawafi. Very interesting, the rules of Urud. I've never studied this, but these are like rules of rhyming at the end. All those, or the scales in the poetry. And Dawawin al-Shi'ariyya, this is poetic, Diwans. So Diwans, okay. So Adab only contains literature, I guess. Dawawin al-Shi'ariyya, they are Diwans are here. So Diwans are like a compilation of poetry. Compilation of poetry. All these Diwans. Not all of them, maybe. Okay, and then we have Balagha. Balagha is also very important to learn for any person, especially when he's learning. So Balagha al-Arabiya, Ilm al-Ma'ani, Bayan and Badi'. Inshallah, we'll start with I forgot the name. Usul al-Balagha, I guess. Usul al-Balagha. Asrar al-Balagha. There's a book called Usul al-Balagha, I believe. We'll start with that book. It's not there here. Then you have Jawami'. I don't know what these are. All the Masail ibn Taymiyyah, Jama'i, all Mutun Talib al-Ilm. Some encyclopedias, I guess. Then these are the books written for like books which are contents itself. These are called Faharis al-Kutub wal-Adilla. Kutub Gharib al-Quran. Some Gharib al-Quran is also here. Okay. Unknown words, or difficult words in the Quran. Then Tib, some medical books, like we should have book of Ibn al-Qayyim, Tib al-Nabawiyya, Ibn al-Qayyim. And Kutub Amma, these are some general books. Kutub Amma, like Ahmiyatul Da'wah, importance of Da'wah. General books, but they did not put in any category. Kutub al-Amma. هذا نبيك يا ولدي. This is your prophet, my child. So you understand, right? Once you go to Shamela, you can discover books easily, which you've never heard about or talk about. Al-I'lam ad-Da'watu ila Allah. Then we have Ulum al-Ukhra, 16 books in Ulum, some other sciences. Ibara, Ilmul Ibara, expression, Falsafa. Falsafa we should be scared of, should not read Falsafa's books, philosophy. And fi Ulum al-Siyasa, some other books. So these are all the categories. So this isn't tasnif, so you'll find all of these in category. I went little detail so that you can get an idea about how, the fields are and how many books we need to read. I mean, once you learn Arabic, there's so many books which you can. These are just a few of them, obviously, out of the thousands and thousands. But yeah, but this software gives you, you can discover new books and try to read them. Like I want to learn Usul al-Fiqh or some books in Usul al-Fiqh. You can discover some books. Okay, yeah, let's see what some books are, and you can start reading. Then mu'allifun, yeah, this is very important because this is how I find books generally, because I'm not a person who knows the names of the books generally. So I go and search, like I want to read everything about Shaykh ibn Uthaymin, for example. So all the books of Shaykh ibn Uthaymin, 108 books, or Shaykh al-Albani. Abdullah ibn Saleh is his son, his one book, Albani. Maybe I need to search it like this. Yeah, Nasiruddin Albani. He has 64 books. Like Manasik al-Hajj wal-Umrah is a very good book where he talks about Hajj and Umrah. And Sahih Targhib is also very nice. I mean, all the hadiths for encouragement and discouragement, right? Or you can go through here, through San al-Wafat. So if you just click on this, no, it's not happening. Oh, this is already San Miladi. Okay, this is Miladi, so that's why it's like this. Like one book of Imrul Qais we have, Diwan Imrul Qais. Before Islam, Harith, Al-Harith, Salam ibn Jundul. So if you go, this is by Hijri now. All those by birth. Right? So you can go, we have a book by Nasif al-Mansukh, by Ibn Shuhab al-Zuhri, Imam Zuhri's book, Ibn Jarir al-Tabari, not Ibn Jarir al-Tabari, this is just Jarir. We have a book by Fadail Makkah, Al-Hasan al-Basri. So all these manuscripts which you find, Abu Hanifa, rahmatullah alayh, Imam, 3 books, Al-Fiqh al-Absat, Al-Fiqh al-Akbar, these are in Aqidah, and Musnad Abi Hanifata, Imam Hanifa's Musnad. So you can go through here like we want 256. So who's in 256? Imam Bukhari, of course. So all this book, Tarikh al-Awsat, Al-Adab al-Mufrad, Tarikh al-Kabir by Imam Bukhari. So you can follow, these dates. This Ba'du means approximately, I guess. Approximately. Nahu is approximately. I don't know what Ba'd. I mean, after he passed away after 292. Okay, yeah, maybe after. Nahu is approximately, yeah. So we want latest scholars. So now these people have not passed away, alhamdulillah, till now. All these authors. So they don't have a date of death as of now. All these authors. May Allah protect them. See so many of them. Yeah, till here. So all of them from here are living authors, compilers, or authors. So I want to go. If I search for Muhammad, all of them from Muhammad, names. Yeah, like Abdullah ibn Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab. He's the son of Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab. So if I search for Al-Wahhab, maybe I'll get Shaykh Al-Qadi Abdul Wahhab. Yeah, Muhammad ibn, all his books. Yeah, this is what? Salathatul Usul. This is where what we're searching in the beginning, right? All the books of Shaykh al-Islam Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab. So you can see here, right? Then we have Mufaddala. If you have some favorites, you can we can see here all the favorites, Mufaddala. Then Muakhiran or Muakharan. These are the books which you've opened. So generally, I come to this section and open this book, like Tafsir Shaykh al-Uthaymin, Juzamma. It'll open the page which you have opened. And Tanzilat is the downloads, which you have completed downloads. So recently, automatically, they've downloaded all these books. I mean, yeah, fine. So like, we'll come here and then we can open. So I just went into a little bit detail. I hope it's worth it so that you can get an idea about all the fields of Islamic sciences. So Muqaddimah. So if I close it here, for example, I'm reading Tafsir Surat al-Duha, right? I read it here and I just closed it. So I can just go to Muakhiran and Muakharan and open it here. It'll open it at the page where we are. So once you open the book, you have so many options here. Like this is the Fahrist, the section here. You can contents, so you can see. And some books have PDFs also. So if you have downloaded already, you can click on this and the PDF will open up. You can see the PDF here. Right? You see the PDF here. Very, very interesting. They've recently added this feature. You can see the actual page here and then scroll from here. Yeah. And then zoom in, zoom out and all that. PDFs. So if you just close it, it goes away. PDFs. And then we can search in this Al-Bahth. This is Al-Bahth bil Matn. Al-Hawashi. Matn means the text and Hawashi is the footnotes. At-Ta'liqat, if somebody commented on it, and Anawin is the titles of the book. So I want to talk about, sorry. Just shifting languages. So it's opening up. Alt shift. Yeah. Like I want to see Al-Ikhlas. Right. So I click on this or I click enter. So in the same book, I'll find about Ikhlas. Okay. Al-Ikhlasu lillahi azza wa jal, and so on. Tafsir Surat al-Ikhlas. So this wa means and, so I can search various topics which come together. Like I want Ikhlas, one, wa ahad, for example. Qul huwallahu ahad, right? Surat al-Ikhlas. So I want these both in one place, in one page. So al-Ikhlas, it's not finding. Al-Ikhlas and ahad, they are both in one page, see? Something like that. You can search. Aw means or. So you want this or this or this. Laysa means these words should not be there in the page or something. Correct? This is Bahth. So if you click on this binoculars, then we have the most interesting thing is you want to read other books in the same section. So Kutub al-Tafsir, you want to read some other tafsir. So you can go and then in this section, all the books of tafsir will open up and you can click from here itself. Or you want all the books of Shaykh ibn Uthaymin. So you get the details of his name and all that, and his details of the author, and other books of his. You can scroll and open them up. Like I want Surah Al-Furqan or Shaykh ibn Uthaymin, I can just click it. It'll open on a different window, so it'll not change. So this is all about searching. Then if you want to open this, duplicate this window. So you can click here, you can duplicate it, it'll open again. And then you can change the page by clicking F5 or, Safhatut Taliya. This is Safhatut Sabiqa. So you have to click on the left side. Don't click, because books from right to left, right? So you want to go to the next page, you click F5 or you click like this. You scroll from here, 321, 322. You can scroll from here below. Correct. So, and then this, you want to copy something, you can copy and paste, but you want to copy with reference. Mal azv. This is with reference, it'll copy like page number, so and so. It'll copy the Safha 328 and all that, right? So it'll copy, for example, if I copy this, it'll show me, maybe I should show it in a Word or something, but yeah, you can copy along with the reference. Then we have, what's this? This will show you a bitaqa, this section of the book, the author's name, the publisher, which publication is it, how many pages in it, right? and so on. And when was it added to the Shamela? It shows you the details of this book, this thing. So this is all about this thing. When you view a book, when you view a book, this, or you can open here and open a book, and you can see a book, right? Like this, you can see, and this is how. So previously it was very difficult to navigate. I mean, it was similar, but Arabic names and all that, or the menus you have to memorize. But now it's all picture based. So alhamdulillah, it has become very easy. Then you have Al-Qur'an Al-Kareem. So if you want to search anything in the Quran, you have surahs here, correct, on the right side. And then you have the juz here. You can select a hizb. Each juz has 2 hizb, right? Half juz. A ruba, 4 ruba in each juz. That is quarters. This is like half. You can go, for example, Surah Al-Sharh. And there's tafsir also. So they can select few tafsirs. I think this section should be filled. Yeah, it's still working on. They're working on this. Like we have only few, like Arab. So if you want to read this tafsir of this in this book, Zad al-Masir, fi ilm al-tafsir, you can select here and you get the tafsir accordingly. In the previous version, it was very nice. All the tafsirs were there. Maybe they'll update. Similarly here, we could just select any tafsir and we could see it. But now, as of now, how many? 6 of them as of now. Okay, this is all about Quran. Like you want to go to Quran, so and you want to search, for example, the name Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Where has it come in the Quran? See, I just didn't even press enter. It quickly it has come here. See, we can see below. وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ 4. So if you click on this verse, you can find Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam name 4 times. It has come in the Quran. Right? Or you can make some advanced searches also here, and then you can see. Or if you want to search in the page, okay, this is Muhammadun. Where is the word غير has come in this page or something? غير. ليغيظ بهم الكفار. ليغيظ, for example. So it will give you, it is here in the Safha, if you want to search. Again, you can copy the verse and you can select the font also, like Khatul Amiri, it will change the font, all these fonts. This is what Rasmul Imlai. And then this is the Khatul Mujma. I think it's Mujma. And then you can copy along with the reference also. So it'll give you the surah number and all that when you copy it. And obviously you can change the font here. And you can go, we'll go into the settings and see some of the settings. So this is all about the section of Qur'an al-Karim. So you can search and quickly you can find and then copy in your Word file or whatever with this section. Then we have Bahth, very important. If you're doing some research, or like many times somebody claims something that this is there in someone's book, or you want to search about some topic, then you can search here. Like I want to talk about, search about Arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Aqidah. So you can select all the books, right? I don't want to select, if you want, you can do Control A and then you can do Ikhtiyar al-Kutub al-Muhaddada, all of them. So they'll come here, you can select here, and everywhere Arsh has come, you can just go click search and start searching, right? Al-Arsh. Yeah, so everywhere in all of the books, thousands of books, wherever the word Arsh has come, you can search. Obviously, you can refine the search results, right? You can refine them by, okay, I want only in Kutub al-Aqd, so I can go delete all the books of search. I got stuck because so many books have added, no? Okay, so I can just add only Aqidah books. So I want only Aqidah books. I can add and just choose a selection and just add Qismul Aqidah. I want Arsh as well as I want Kursi of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Where has it come in Aqidah books, and just search like that. And it'll open like this. Like Al-Jami' al-Ulum. So Arsh is here. And then Ar-Rahman ala Arsh istawa wa khaluhu tahta al-ard as-sabi'a, and so on. So I can go and select some books. Al-Kursi. كان يقول الكرسي هو العرش والصحيح وأن الكرسي غير العرش. So Kursi is the footstool of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So Al-Kursi غير العرش. So you can see. Now if I want to search this, save this search, like I've already searched this. Like for example, Sifatul Ulu. Like I want العربون والعقدية. There's an عربون. Nice. Okay. العربون والعقدية, some book which is very more famous. Maybe we can see from شرع أصول الثلاثة, كشف الشبهات الصوفية. Yeah, something you want to save, right? Something you want to save. Okay, I want to save this, for example. Sifatullah Azza wa Jalla. So I can give a name here. اسم لحفظ هذا البحث. So this is what the nas is al-kursi, for example, or al-arsh. So I can just click here and then click save. It'll give us تم حفظ البحث or تم يتم. So I can go here and then, which is the yeah, this is the, you can go back to this one, this thing. This is what amaliyat bahth mahfudha. So you can click and then click arsh. You can get all the search results back again, right? So whatever you saved, you'll get it back again. So this is the benefit of this thing, search. So bahth, you can go search in various books, in various sections, and very detailed. It is just specific text. You want to search, or some hadith you want to search. You can just paste it here and you get all the books where that hadith is found. For example, I don't know if I'll find this. I'm just I didn't find anything. No. Oh, I didn't search a book. No, that's why. Oh, okay. I didn't select a book. So I should select all of the books. Yeah, I should first select all the books and then, or maybe I want in hadith, for example, Kutub Sunnah. Yeah, maybe I'll find it now. Oh, I didn't select again. Kutub Sunnah, and then I have to choose. Yeah, it should come here. Yeah, it should come here. And then I should search. No search, maybe. Or maybe something like something which we know, innamal a'malu binniyat, we can search. Innamal a'malu just search innamal a'mal. Yeah, see, innamal a'malu binniyat, you'll get all of the books in which this hadith has come. And this hadith is only by so the book's name, like that, you can see. Okay, so this is all about the search section. You can search if you don't want audio, just footnotes. You want to search, very comprehensive search. Then we have this section which is lawhatut tahakkum. This is like if you want to delete any book. This is not useful for us, but if you want to delete, I don't want to see this book in this thing, then you can delete this book. Or you want to see it as a web page. So you want to see it in Chrome and you want to copy it or send it to someone. You can tasdeer al-kitab al-muhaddada. This will open up as a web page, HTML file. And then you can click on it and then it'll open up as an HTML file. And you can read it on your phone. But phone, anyways, we have an Android. Or you can make folders here so that, okay, I want to categorize myself, right? I don't want this categorization. I want to put this book in some folder. So I can create a folder. هل أنت متأكد أنت تريد الحذف? I don't want حذف. I want to create a new folder. This is my favorite books. So I want to add Al-Khatib al-Baghdadi's books, for example. So I'll add it here, right? That's it, I guess. Yeah, so if I go back and click on favorites, where's favorites? Favorites is here. Somewhere we can go favorites. I forgot where favorites are. Oh, here. Yeah, here. Mufaddala. Oh, it didn't come here. I should do something, I guess. How do I add this to this book? Mufaddala Jadida. Oh, I have to select Mufaddala Jadida folder. Maybe. What's this? Yeah, the Tasmiyah. Rename. Okay, rename. I've added it here. How do I add it here? So, Mufaddala Jadida. It doesn't come here. If I click this, maybe something you can add favorites. I'm not able to understand now, but I forgot because I don't use that feature at all. Or maybe you should add it here, I guess, just in Mufaddala. And then you can see Mufaddala here. Yeah, you can see here. Yeah, just add it in Mufaddala. Don't create a new folder like I did. So this is what Lawhatul Tahakkum. You can delete some books, open some PDFs of these books, right? Which books have PDFs and all that. Then we have Bayanatul Kitab. This is the bitaqat. You just want to see the author's name, the publisher's name, when was it added to Shamila, correct? You want to just see these things. So, yeah. Or just find some books here. You can see some photos, yeah, from which PDFs they've taken and type the books and so on. Majallah, these are magazines. Okay, this is what? This is Bayanatul Kutubi wal Muallifin. Or you want to learn about some authors, so you can go and get a brief description about him. Who is he? Right? All these compilers. Obviously, for the alive ones, you won't find much, but for the people who passed away, you'll find a lot. Okay. And then we have Amaliyat Baht Mahfuda. Obviously, we've seen this previous search result, which we've saved. And then we have the Khiyarat. So Khiyarat, you can select the font. I've not changed the font because mine is fine. I mean, I made it bigger. You can select colors. I'm not changed all these colors. You can put for tali, for comments. And this is for what? Hattu Naskhalaya, for verses, I guess. And this is for references. When you want to copy something, how does it get copied? The references, some settings. Ardul Kitab. So you want light mode or dark mode, I guess. And some other settings which I don't touch, but yeah. But I've changed this, which is automatic download. So this will be unselected for you. And these are some PDF settings, I guess. And then Ighlaq Tam, this is used for changing drives. So when you click on this, it close and archive all the files, and then you can copy paste to a drive or something. And then you can open it up again. So if you don't do this, some files will be corrupted or something. So this is like the engine is saved. So this is what all about, I've spent a lot of time. But yeah, this is all about the Shamila, Al-Maktaba Shamila. I try to explain everything. So you should try to check it out. I mean, all the books. And you can just have a read because it helps you to surround yourself with Arabic. And you can start with simple books. Maybe books in Aqidah or something, and try to read those books. Like Usul Thalatha. You can start reading only Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen's books, for example. You can go and search Ibn Uthaymeen and just start, because he has a very simple way of speaking and very simple vocabulary. Inshallah. And then you can start reading, and so I hope inshallah it was beneficial, everything about the Shamila, Maktabatul Shamila, and now it has become very simple, alhamdulillah. The previous versions were not that simple, but yeah, you should have it downloaded and you should try it out. It's just 250 MB without the books, and you can just download one book, and then you can see, just click download, and you can see. Surround yourselves with Arabic, because Arabic learning is not a skill like many people say. It's a habit. So the more you surround, the more you try to read books, the more you expose yourself, the more it becomes easier, inshallah. That's how I learned, just playing around with these books and just reading some books, some books of some authors, and then just trying to understand. And it's very easier for you to understand too. Because once you don't know any word, you can just copy paste the and search it in dictionaries or Google Translate or whatever, and yeah, it becomes very easy for you to just go around seeing the text clearly. You can zoom in, make the text more bigger. Yeah, although majorly I read through PDFs also, because it's on the phone and I can easily read it. We have this is also a way we can use. So once you get used to reading books here, it becomes very easier, because you have the same environment, that just the text is different. So you do not navigate various PDFs and all that, and just keep roaming around here and there. You can just read everything in one place. Okay, Jazakallahu Khairan, Barakallahu Feekum, Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.